has been 2 months since I cut my hair. Almost everyone who's watched the video has asked the question, why? What for? What's wrong with you? How could you? I cried. The scissors weren't sharp. Okay, why would I cut my hair? What was the point? Why grow it out if in fact I was going to cut it? If you are new to my channel, thank you so much for joining. My name is Elle. If you are returning and you've been with me since 2014, thank you for coming back. I appreciate you. Why did I cut my hair? First reason is because I could. It's really that simple. I was tired of long hair. I've had long hair my whole life. And so for me, it was time for a change. My hair grew and it prospered, and I cut it my first big chop, which people had an issue with that because it didn't seem big chop-ish enough. It wasn't enough hair. I had to completely go bald, or there's some misconception that in order for you to big chop you have to be relaxed, which is not true. You can easily cut off all your hair and that be a big chop. So for those who are confused, it's not dependent upon whether or not you have chemical treatments or color in your hair in order for it to be a big chop. Or you don't have to have damaged hair either. We live in a society where women are expected to look a certain way. The ideal woman is a certain skin tone. She has long hair, and I've begun to divorce myself from the idea that I had to embody that stereotype. It was a challenge for myself more than anything else about my confidence. So growing up, long hair was always the thing that made me different. People wanted to know who I was. People would stop me on the street because I had long hair. They wanted to know how, because I'm a little too dark to look mixed. I'm a little too brown to be anything but, you know, black in my opinion. And so when people saw me, they couldn't believe that this brown girl with glasses had hair to her butt or hair to her hip. And so that was always a talking point. That kind of made people want to know who I was, and really was one of the reasons why I started my channel to begin with, and I started my Instagram. It was important that I kind of navigated whether or not I could still be confident without my hair, because with my long hair I felt beautiful, I felt wanted, I felt appreciated. It made people stop and stare. It was a commodity. It was something that people aspired to have. And so if I didn't have it anymore, what would that do to my confidence? Would it plummet? Would I still think that I was, you know, beautiful, or could I still walk outside with my head held high? That was just a few of the things that I thought about when I thought about cutting my hair. You know, if this is what I'm gonna do, how would that make me feel? How is that going to change people's perception of who I am and, you know, what I've built in this brand thus far? Will I lose people? You know, so far I've had a lot of positive feedback from people. I've had some negative feedback as well. I tend not to harp on that because they're going to be haters no matter what you do in your life. But I'm excited, and I have been excited about this journey that I'm on now. It's not about length. My hair journey has never been about length, more about health and me understanding what it takes to maintain healthy hair. So now I'm just enjoying the length. I enjoy the fact that I use less product. I enjoy that it takes me like an hour to do my hair. We put so much power in how we look. We put so much power in our hair and makeup and clothing and jewelry and accessories that is supposed to make us who we are, and it's supposed to make us be someone or be different or be noticeable. And I'm just letting go of that. Like, I'm different because I'm me and no one else is me. There's no one else in this world like me. There will never be anyone else in this world like me, and that has to be enough. My hair doesn't make me me. It doesn't make me interesting. I'm a lot more than what grows out of my head. And so this gives me an opportunity, not to say that, you know, I'm not going to do hair tutorials, because I will, but it's definitely going to be scaled back. And now it's time to show everyone, you know, what else interests me and the other things that I enjoy talking about and I enjoy sharing with the world. I don't regret it. I don't know if I'm going to keep it short or let it grow out right now. It has been 2 months and my hair has grown even in the 2 months. I got it cut in September, as you guys know. When I first got it cut, the top of my hair was longest and it came down to my nose, and then the back hair was just, you know, short because I wanted a tapered look. So even since then, in 2 months, it's gone from literally just touching the middle of my nose to my lips. So my hair is still growing. This is the length of like a back piece, so it's to my neck, almost to my shoulder. So my hair is still growing. I'm not really worried about length. I never have been. My natural hair routine has not changed. Just because my hair is shorter, it reacts exactly the same. My hair textures are exactly the same in every spot. I have more loose curls in the front and tight curls in the back. None of that has changed. Everything remained the same. It's just shorter. I will say the one thing that did change was in my crown. I had like a weird patch of hair that just didn't curl. I don't know what was up with that, but now all of it curls. If you have any additional questions, because I know this was a lot, leave them down below. Thumbs up this video. Subscribe if you haven't. If you're new to this channel, definitely subscribe. I'm gonna have, you know, some different stuff coming up. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.